All right, let's start with the good. The good. This went viral over the weekend. The Navy women's lacrosse team singing Toby Keith's, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. This went viral on social media. I will play it for you here on a Monday morning on KCMO Talk Radio 95.7 FM, streaming on the KCMO Talk Radio app. Let me grab it. Here we go. That's pretty good stuff right there. I mean, that's exactly what you want. If you're one of these people that looks at the world and says, this country's going to hell in a handbasket, we're all screwed. I don't know. I see those women and I say to myself, I don't think we're nearly in as bad a shape as some people think we are. Brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. You've got these unsung heroes, these women who love our country, who are going to be guided by a great group of young officers when they graduate from the U.S. Naval Academy. I mean, these are women who are heroes in training. That's what they are. And I just shared that on X at Pete Mundo. You can see it there. I guess not retweeted it. I reposted it. And it's an awesome, awesome video. Went viral on Saturday from the Navy women's lacrosse team. And it's just good stuff. I mean, we see all the nonsense on college campuses these days. That's the kind of stuff that makes you feel good on a Monday morning on 95.7 FM. Now, the bad from the weekend. I don't get this. I just don't. So there's a donkey in Olathe. No, it's not Mark. There's a figurative donkey in Olathe. A statue of a donkey that's on 143rd Street. It's affectionately known as Donk Donk. This is on KCTV5, by the way. I'll get to why this is the bad. So I guess this donkey, and Mark apparently drives by the donkey a lot. I don't get that far south. So you drive by this donkey quite a bit there, Mark?
Yeah, we drive by it every Sunday on the way to church.
All right. Well, so you drive by Donk Donk on a weekly basis.
Yes.
And I guess Donk Donk, the owner of Donk Donk, paints this donkey to coincide with the season or the holidays. Now, to be clear, this is not a real donkey. It's like a metal donkey. Is that what it looks like?
Metal or ceramic or something.
Yeah, something like that. So this donkey gets painted to coincide with the seasons or the holidays. And as you can imagine, there's a 30-day holiday that we are all, in some cases, forced to celebrate that's going on right now, and it's Pride Month. So the owner painted the donkey as a rainbow. And I guess over the weekend, or this was actually 2 weeks ago, someone tried to light Donk Donk on fire. So they put up a security camera. Then earlier this week, the camera caught pictures of two people allegedly vandalizing Donk Donk. Donk Donk said the owner was destroyed and dragged across the street, dumped in the woods. Now, listen, I don't care how you feel about the month. There's no doubt that, corporate America has twisted the arms of every American to basically shame you into celebrating, someone's sexuality, which is just a whole nother conversation. But you're feeding into the nonsense that those who insist we need an entire month to celebrate sexuality claim. You're feeding into it. The best thing to do is just ignore it all. That's what I've spent more or less the last 24 days doing. I'm not, some people and some hosts have chosen the path of deciding to talk and find a Pride Month topic every day on, what they perceive to be the ridiculous nature of it. And trust me, for the most part, I could do that as well. But the best thing to do is just ignore it. You drive by a rainbow ceramic donkey. Okay. How bothered can you be by a ceramic donkey painted in a rainbow to vandalize it? You could mumble under your breath. You can say, that's kind of ridiculous. But to vandalize it? For what? What are you achieving? What are you doing? What are you getting out of it? To vandalize somebody else's property. No matter how you feel about their political leanings and, what their donkey's painted on behalf of, just who cares? Stop giving them what they want. Now, I guess this could be Jussie Smollett or something, I suppose this could be Bubba Wallace, but I don't think that's what's going on here.
I saw the footage. It looks like some teenagers.
Okay, so I'm sure, I don't think this was Jussie Smollett. He saved a Subway sandwich after he got beaten over the head at 2 a.m. in Chicago. Oh, boy. That's the bad from the weekend. The ugly. Driver in Kansas City. This is just absolutely terrible. Kansas City Police Department investigating one vehicle overnight crash over the weekend left a toddler and a teenager hospitalized with serious injuries after being ejected. Crash happened 11:30 p.m. Saturday night, East 23rd Street and Stark Avenue in KC Mo. Dodge Charger was at the scene. Driver was speeding, lost control of the car, causing it to run off the roadway, hit a road sign. The Charger flipped over multiple times, crossing eastbound lanes of 23rd Street, striking a rock wall. During the crash, a 2-year-old and a 13-year-old were ejected. Neither were wearing seatbelts. 2-year-old, not in a car seat, not wearing a seatbelt. 2 other passengers were in the car, a 10-year-old and a woman. KCPD said they did not have seatbelts on either. They remained in the back seat during the crash. According to police, the driver was taken into custody for impairment and was not injured in the crash. I don't know if this is a father, a guardian. I don't know who this person is. But it goes to show you the greatest privilege you can have in life is parental guardian privilege, not your skin color. This is the kind of nonsense that happens far too frequently. You can't even put a 2-year-old buckled up, never mind in a car seat. You can't buckle up your 2-year-old as you're driving impaired at 11:30 at 11:30 at night, flying around the streets of Kansas City, Missouri. My goodness. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly.